A tragic story in South Lafourche after a helicopter crashed this morning on its way from Pointe-Aux-Chenes Parish. Officials say 2 people died and the aircraft is still stuck in the mud. Devin Rodolata has that story from Galliano.
The sun set Friday in South Lafourche on a tough day for rescue crews now managing a recovery. An unidentified helicopter pilot and his passenger on their way from Venice to Patterson, Louisiana, nosedived in these marshy waters around 10 a.m., crashing near Pointe-Aux-Chenes Reserve.
There was a fisherman in Grand Bayou that saw the helicopter come down real low. Apparently saw some mud fly and never saw the helicopter again.
That fisherman called 911 and a 4-hour search began by air and boat. The Coast Guard eventually spotted a debris field and the helicopter. The cockpit was sunk below the waterline. No survivors. Investigators are far from being able to say for sure how this crash happened, but the closest weather observation station in Houma did report some patchy fog around 10 a.m. right when the crash happened. The helicopter was initially reported missing by Rotorcraft Leasing Co., which has a fleet of offshore-equipped helicopters for hire and an office in Broussard. The company hasn't responded to our request for comment. Meanwhile, officials began the heartbreaking process of calling family of the 2 people who won't make it home.
I just ask all of us to join in prayer for the family members of the pilot and the crew. It's going to be a tough night for them as they realize the loss of a loved one.
The NTSB and FAA will now begin assessing the crash and how to get the aircraft out of these waters. In South Lafourche, Devin Bartolotta, Eyewitness News.
And officials say they plan to release the victims' names tomorrow.